Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gaming Den. My name is Tyler and today we're jumping back into another PvP with the one and only Sir Jellybean, and it's going to be a good one because this is a map that we've done before, but this is the Fortress Monastery map, but we've done it before. However, this time we have a bit more of a strategy. I said to Sir Jellybean, I was like, look, I'm going to head for the Fortress Monastery. I'm going to secure the hell out of it. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of resources into making sure the enemy do not get that thing, because it is extremely difficult to take out. Yeah, last time a friend of mine, General Sheba, did mention that, you know, I could have used Arty, I could have used a Flamer. It totally went past my mind during the match to use like an artillery signaler, or using the flame tank, or just a couple flamer guys to burn them out. However, this time I was like, look, I'm going to get a truck over there. There's a bit of a lag at the beginning of the game. It happens, you know, online. It doesn't have, so Gates of Hell doesn't have the most stable of servers either. But I decided, okay, I'm going to get like a Kuba wagon over there with an MG on it, and I'm going to use that. That's going to be there to basically hold off any enemy infantry that decide to try and come up and take the monastery. Because the infantry take longer to get there, whereas I could get that there quick and it could hold off the infantry, while my infantry, you know, run through the snow and get up there and secure the monastery. Now, Sir Jellybean was supposed to secure the middle and the far right, but the enemy got down there quick, so basically we took each other's as far like corner points, right? They took our village down there and we took the Fortress Monastery, but the Fortress Monastery is much more of a strategic point there on the map than anything. You've got the middle, of course. The center is a strategic point. It's always a bloodbath in the middle. And I was just telling Sir Jellybean, like, look, your guys are all bunched up and standing up. As you can see, the enemy did start to come towards the monastery, or the church, whatever you want to call it. But the Jeep managed to basically hold them off, while my infantry was already there, so I could push them to the front. Like I said, this monastery is very hard to take. Once you secure it enough. So as you can see, I've got 2 more infantry squads heading over to the monastery, because I just said to Sir Jellybean, look, I'm going to put, at the beginning, I'm putting a lot of resources into securing the monastery. And once I know that the enemy aren't really going to try and take it, we can start pushing somewhere else. That's when I decided, okay, I need to get a couple more infantry squads up to the monastery, secure it fully, and then I can divert some resources into taking the far right point that we lost, which is the village location. So yeah, that's why I'm just moving these guys up. I'm looking at getting some other guys. I decided to get some grenade riflemen, because they're actually pretty useful. The US grenade riflemen are OP. They're like really good. German ones are also fairly good, but they're not as good as the US one. So yeah, I'm securing this point. It's becoming a bit of an operational point, actually. It's just, yes, it's a very good location to secure. As you can see, so Jellybean is battling it out in the center over there, on the mini map. You can see that. He's already got a tank coming up. I'm quite infantry focused at the start. I decided to send a very cheap infantry unit over to this far right point, just to see what they got, really. Like, that's why I just grabbed a cheap one, because they're weak. If they lose them, it's not too much of a loss. So yeah, this Jeep's still doing work. But yeah, I'm moving a cheap unit of infantry over to the far right. I want to see what they've got there, what they're holding that point with. As you can see, they are leading in points right now. Not by a lot, like, you know, 30 points or so, but they are slowly losing it, because right now the middle is contested. We've got 2 points, they got 2 points, right? So right now the middle is contested. So Jellybean is trying to get more resources up to that point. You know, he's got a tank going up there. He's got more infantry going. He's got a few guys on that bottom point, which I'm really happy he done that. And just secure the back points, because a lot of people just don't do it, and there is another PvP match that I need to do a voiceover of where you'll see that the enemy weren't in this other match. They were surprised. I think they didn't realize that we were going to put so many resources into securing our flanks, because a lot of people in this game don't seem to secure their flanks. Like, look how quickly I got to their point. So Jellybean will move straight to the center. That's why they got our point over here in the village. But usually I'm the one who, I usually get all the back points. I secure them with 1 or 2 infantry squads. Yeah, but this time, because of this map, I decided, okay, I'm going straight for the Fortress Monastery, because I knew that the center is always going to be very contested. And that's why I decided that, yeah. So I'm trying to get these guys into this house, but it goes bad. It goes terribly. I didn't realize that there was only a front entrance on this point. So yeah, those guys got whacked. I do try though. I do get a grenade out. That's good. But yeah, those M1 Grands, that semi-auto is just good, man. Really, very good. Bolt action takes so long. Yeah, this I'm going to bring up this half track. This half track is insanely good. I love this Western Doctrine for the Liberation DLC. It's so good. This triple 15mm machine gun half track is just insane. It's I would actually say it's better than it's better than the 50 cal. It's better than the quad 50 half track that the Americans get, because the rate of fire is way more. It's way more accurate. It has armor piercing, but it also has HE, so you can take out infantry, you can take out light armor. So yeah, it is really good and versatile half track. It's weak armor. Armor, it's weak because it's a half track, but if you can get it in a good position, I've got hundreds of kills. Probably at this point, for all the matches that I've done, I've got thousands of kills with this half track. It's just insane. Now look at that fire rate. Absolutely crazy. One thing though is that the American bazooka has an insane range on it, and I always forget the range that thing has, and you'll see in a minute. A bazooka upsets my day once again. But yeah, the range is insane. I always forget about the range. I think it's comparable to probably a Panzerschreck. Panzerfaust 100s have they have a 100-meter range, right? Yeah, they have a pretty good range. But the bazooka, yeah, it's a really good range. So I'm trying to search now. I'm trying to figure out where their guys are at. I'm not really sure. Trying to move these elite guys up. Boom, you see that? Insane range. But yeah, these guys are elite. This is an elite infantry squad. They're really good actually. They've got a couple MGs. I think they've got an SG-44s, I'm not sure. Yeah, I get these guys to open up on that truck. They started backing up as soon as they realized we were in range, but yeah, it was that half track was a bit sad losing that, but it is what it is. Fucking war, what it is. This is pretty secure. They've not really tried pushing the monastery. These guys know this map as well. I'm pretty sure these guys know this map. That's why they haven't tried pushing the Fortress Monastery. So Jellybean secured the center quite well now. We got like a defensive line. However, on the minimap you can see they could flank us still through the road that's going between me and between the monastery and the center point, but they didn't think about doing that and flanking us. So yeah, so I mean, like a lot of players don't really think about flanking much. They just seem to hit you head on. Like I do it sometimes, but if I have an opportunity, I'll definitely use flanking. Like maybe some people think it's almost like camping in Call of Duty, but camping in Call of Duty is also very realistic. Like you're not gonna run around like a Dimlo in real life, you know. Like when I used to play Call of Duty or Battlefield more when I was older, when I was in the army, I used to play it very realistically. That means I used to get in a nice position and I used to camp That's what I did because it's realistic. That's what I'm trained to do. I don't run around like an idiot. So maybe some people see it the same in this game, like, oh, you need to attack head on. If you're flanking, it's noob or whatever. I don't know. But flanking is very, very powerful. These guys are bunched up and I don't like it. Because of that. Because the AI are idiots sometimes. Because, yeah, the micro is definitely difficult. It's like they bunched up and got themselves whacked for it. So good job, guys. Fucking good job. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got no armor right now. I'm really focused on infantry. So Jellybean's got a medium tank heading up to support me. I don't have any. These guys, yeah. So I don't have any armor right now. So Jellybean's doing a really good job at holding the center. Because it's a bloodbath. Every single map, the center point is a bloodbath. So I'm moving these guys up from who survived the half-track bazooka strike. Just a random dog hanging about. Yeah, so I'm just trying to push now carefully as I can. I'm trying to push this position. They've got infantry within the building, so then this idiot goes for the front. See, this is what I mean. It's so annoying. That's really annoying sometimes. Like, all the other guys went around the back, but he went. So they need to change that sometimes, because I know that they're taking probably the shortest route for them, but you know, yeah, need to smarten up a bit. Because yeah, he should. If he'd have followed his buddies, he would have been alive. So yeah, he's an idiot. Probably deserved to die. Believe they. Okay, I think that's a Jellybean that hit that wall. Why actually? Yeah, so them guys. I'm trying to get them into that building. Yeah, so they got. That's when I detected the tank that they got there. Oh, I think it's a tank destroyer. Oh, mate, that's so annoying. Going out the front. Anyway, they've got an M10, I think, or an M18. I can't remember. Yeah, they got. I think they got an M10. Or oh no, it's a Sherman that they got right now. Yeah. So that one's a Sherman. And they actually decided to go around the back. As you can see, they retreated, and that's to come around the back of us. That's why I got a couple guys there, just to kind of, yeah, that's the M10 now. So I was trying to get a couple guys there just to see where the Sherman was, and that's when I saw that, okay, it's coming around our rear, and I tell Sir Jellybean, but he gets hit before he has a chance to back out. He got hit by the Sherman. So I've got anti-tank crew coming in. Yeah, so Jellybean's, I think it's an M20, what is that, T28 maybe? Got whacked. I'm trying to get rid of this Sherman and this. But I've got an AT team coming in. The Sherman's in our rear now. Yeah, so I've got my AT. I'm trying to. I got two guys. I've got a Panzerschreck, so I've got multiple shots. It's not like the Panzerfaust where you get one shot. Panzerschreck, but I think so. Jellybean gets the Sherman though. Yeah, I think he's about to get it. That was weird. I don't know why it done that. But yeah, I took direct control because I'm like, fuck this. These AI is an idiot. But yeah, I managed to get the M28. Absolutely wrecked them. And the Sherman. So we managed to take out both of their armor then. That was really, really good. They took out one of ours, we took out two of theirs. And they were both actually there. It was a good maneuver by them. They had the M10 coming through the town and the Sherman coming around our flanks. But the problem is that their Sherman had no infantry support. If their Sherman had infantry support, most likely they would have been able to push through with that. But no, they didn't have it, so that's what happened. These guys getting wrecked. And these guys, this squad, the Ankfleder squad, can't pronounce that. Sorry, Germans. Anybody who's German, I can't pronounce that. But They're a really good squad. They're actually very good. They got good health. They got good accuracy. Yeah. So this is when I decided to start pushing. I decided to start pushing towards their back point with a few guys, and I've got an officer, and I'm using the binoculars to detect them guys. They got a guy dug in there, which is kind of, you know, that's smart. They got a kind of scout dug in there to see if I flank them. Decided to spread these guys out a bit, but you know, pathfinding being what it is, you know. But now I can get tanks, so I'm like, yay, let's get a tank. And I go, if I can get the Stug 42, I'm getting a fucking Stug 42. All right, it's insanely good. Yeah, it's a very good tank. The Panzer 3H is also extremely good. Very good pen. Just the overall, it's a good all-rounder. So like the Panzer 3H isn't a good all-rounder tank. It's got heat rounds, it's got HE, it's a good infantry support weapon, but it can also take out, you know, Shermans. It can, you can take out the Shermans and that, so it's no problem. It might struggle a bit more of a Persian, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty good. I'm trying to repair their Shermans and steal it because I only have one tank and I want more. As you can see, medics are redundable. Medics are useless in this game. Not useless, but I don't use them because it's just, I've got enough micro to deal with other than dealing with medics as well. I'll just buy more guys. But as you can see, they've got a quad 50 up there, so I popped smoke to cover my guys. I decided to get an artillery signaler because why not? And I'm gonna move on that back position. Now they know that I'm now moving on that back position. Oh, they just got that up. So they know that I'm now moving on that back position. This is and they got a quad 50 up there, but this bit's funny. They recrew this and I just run up with a grenade and finish them off. No one stopped me. Nobody at all. Now people are shooting at me, but when I was running up to the tank, nobody. So now that they know that we're pushing on their... Okay, so this is where, yeah, it's... He decides to bug out. So I think what happened with Blackhawk Down, this player, I think that... Personally, I think... Because his internet was... Or he or she's internet was fine the whole game, and now all of a sudden the internet goes to shit and bugs out. So I think they turn the Wi-Fi off on their computer or something so that they can not look like they rage quit, because they definitely did rage quit. Because their internet, yeah, see, their internet was absolutely fine the whole match, and now that they're losing, and now the other guy leaves, and that's it really, we've won, because they basically rage quit. So I decided to blow up some trees because they're in my fucking way. And yeah, that's it really. Like now we're just going to push on that last position. As you can see on the mini-map, so Jellybean's got a light tank moving up the main road towards their point. I blow up some more trees because they're in my way still. And yeah, I'm just pushing now. We're just going to finish this match off. We're a couple 100 points-ish away from ending this. And yeah, that's it. Finish that half track off because that is deadly to infantry and light armor. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dead check it. Dead check. It's dead. So Jellybean's pushing on their west flank. I'm pushing on their southern flank. Well, he's also got a light tank pushing on their southern flank on the southern point. But yeah, the AI has nothing to work with right now. So just gonna push. Finish them off. Infantry's moving in front of the tank. Nearly run one of my guys over. He should have got out of the fucking way, the idiot. The Jellybean's coming in like it's fucking Vietnam. Just burning everything. Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. That's Jelly Bean right now. He's having Vietnam flashbacks and just fucking torching everything. Yeah, like just absolutely. But yeah, from the strategy for me and Sir Jellybean, it didn't go 100% to plan, but it never does. You know, in the army, we had the saying, "A plan never survives contact with the enemy," and it's true. You can have a plan, but you need to have a plan for the plan, and then that plan. You need to improvise, right? You know, the Green Berets have improvised, adapt, overcome. That isn't, in my opinion, that might be their official. Uh, That might be their official motto, but that's a motto for every single military in the world. Okay, like improvise, adapt, and overcome, because nothing goes to plan once the shooting starts, and so you have to be able to improvise um, the plan that you've already created. That's what we done because Sir Jabin didn't manage to make it to the village in time, so they captured that. I was able to push forward, like I said to Sir Jabin, I'm going to push forward, I'm going to secure that monastery. That's it. The plan was eventually successful. But thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.